What's the story, folks? Welcome back to Osada. It's February 1st, €117,726 in the bank. And we're just about to go and pick up the rest of my products, sell them off. I do apologise, guys, right? We've moved through the months, we've moved on. Let's try that again. The last time you see me was November 2nd. And I did every contract that was available, so we moved on then, and there was no more contracts, so I said, you know what, we'll just go through the winter months. All our productions gave out generously now, I must say. So then I sold Z Productions, sat here, made a video. Then I went to Share Factory, I went looking for the footage, and yeah, I didn't press record. I do apologise. I didn't hit the record button. I'd assumed I had, but apparently I didn't. So here we are, and we're just gonna crack on and go forward. So we still have a few bits and bobs to sell. Now I sold all the butter because I put the dairy onto making butter, and I went up to the bakery with the butter. That's where it was given the best price, and they only took like €2,500 worth, which was about 2 pallets. To me that doesn't seem correct, and it did the same with strawberries. The strawberries, when I went up, they just gave I think they took about 4 pallets of strawberries. And I don't know, I could be wrong, but that doesn't sound right to me for some reason. I do remember playing Elm Creek and there being a limit on what it takes, but I thought Giants had fixed that. So if you know anything about that, do let me know in the comments down below. If you think that's accurate or inaccurate, I'd love to know. So I have 82 Studios auto load trailer leased out to taking the products. Now, do I need, sorry guys, I'm just trying to think. Of pig food up here as well, and I've nowhere really to put the pig food. No sell point for it just yet. That's neither here nor there. I'm not really overly concerned about the pig food because I can just put it back into storage until I get a sell point in that'll take it. So I'll cut this grass and roll it up. So where are we on productions up this neck of the wood, and what have we got left? With 2 pallets tomatoes, whatever way, and a pallet of strawberries. I've sold all the honey, and this is the pig food. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try be clever. Now do remember I said the words try. So I'm going to bring this over here because, like I said, we've no sell point for it at the moment. So I'm just going to put this back in here. There's no point in messing about with it. And as you can see, another couple of pallets of pig food have dropped. So let's get them. That is pig food, isn't it? It is. So is it because I'm putting these in here that's dropping out there? It is, yeah. Right, so we'll leave that be then, because another one, yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to move these to one side, and we still have flowers to sell as well. And I should really have the weight on the back. I did buy in a second weight to leave up here, but as you're seeing, I'm not leaving it down the opposite farm. Just about me all do this nicely. So I hope you're all well, I hope you're all keeping good, and I hope you're all enjoying Court Farms that dropped there today. So I hope you're all over there on Court Farms, and enjoying the wonderful work that Oxy's poured out. You know, it's a long awaited for console players, and let's be honest, it was long awaited for PC players as well, but you just can't rush these things. Oxy is a bit of a mad scientist when it comes to map making, if you ask me, and you just don't want to rush these things and let him do things at his own leisure and pleasure. And that's the end result is patience, and it'll pay off, and I'm sure it has. I haven't got on the map yet, I haven't played it yet, I'm only in the door, but I will be giving it a crack and we'll see what the story is with it. And you never know, we might be able to do something over there, but we've already started Griffin, Indiana today, and we have Osada running, and I don't want 3 different Let's Plays running, so but in the near future, maybe when Osada comes to an end, which I am aiming for 60 episodes on this, so this will be episode I think 23, so, and at the rate I'm making videos, guys, nearly 1 a day, we shouldn't be waiting for too long for me to go over and do something over that neck of the woods, because I already have planned exactly what 2 maps are going to feature once Griffin is out of the way, even though it's only started. So we bring these over to the sell point. Yeah, so Griffin, I don't know how many episodes we're going to do, but I can tell you what, I'm looking forward to that, because it's a fantastic map and it gives us really good opportunities to open up over there and have a bit of fun. Where I'll say that, let's be honest now, because we're playing it on a different style of play. There's another 6,000. Now I do have to take back 9,000, I do believe, because I bought a bakery car park. I got a bit confused with the bakery car park. I assumed if you bought the bakery you'd get the car park with it. Apparently it's 2 separate things. Now, if I go over and purchase the bakery for 50,000, I don't know if I get the car park doing it that way. But it is what it is, isn't it? Apologies about that. That's me dog there now. He's just trying to make himself a bed, and doing what dogs do. You know, they're trying to get comfortable in bed. They spend like 20 minutes fluffing things around, and you know, then they just seem to sit down in the patch they were always going to sit in anyway, so never made sense to me. Right guys, so that's where we're at with that. I do have a couple of pallets of lettuce down the road there that we've to sell, 2 tomatoes and 1 strawberries, but I'm actually just going to leave them. The multi-fruit silo needs to stay to complete contracts. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. Cows are fed, chickens are fed, and the other cows are fed as well. So this ain't gonna be too much of a long-winded episode, to be fair now, because we're actually, I think we're gonna bail up and then we're gonna sleep through the night. There's nothing really in there. There's no contracts available. So what we'll do is, actually, do you know what we'll do? While we have 82 studios thingamajig on lease, we'll utilise it. Why not? Right, so what have we got? 2 pallets of tomatoes, pallet of strawberries. So we'll take the tomatoes and we'll scoot off. We'll just sell everything. We'll just have a flash sale, sell everything and be done with it. And then we'll get on with the next part of my genius plan. But I'm happy now. Normal economy, we're flying. Now we only have normal economy for 20 episodes, so we really need to utilise it and make the most that we can out of it. So there's no point in squandering it. Now I've got a couple of other contracts done in November. I got a potato contract, and what else was it? There was something else. Can't remember what it was. Right, let's pick these up. We did have to pause the video there for a minute because Lady Shaming was ringing me from upstairs. And I was kind of there going, why is she ringing me? And then suddenly dawned on me that usually when she rings me, it's for one or two reasons. Can you come upstairs and bring me up a drink? Or it'll be, Chris, there's a massive spider, I need you to get it. And it was the spider. No doubt, it was the spider. She is absolutely terrified of him. I mean, berserko terrified of them. And then I think the fact that I picked them up in my hands and let them go out the window doesn't help her. Whereas I do enjoy doing it, to be fair though, you know. Oh, there's more. Lovely. No, I do. I enjoy doing it. Picking them up with my hands. Just to torture. Just to torture a little bit for torturing me to be on spider watch. Is that going to be it? Maybe it's still going there, but our pallet's finished. I'll drive away, but I think that's it. Although we did go, what did we go? November, December, January, February. We went 3 months. Yeah, that seems to be it for that. So we'll have a look and see where the old tomatoes are going to. And how much are they going to give me for these old tomatoes? Tomatoes. Blah blah blah. Large greenhouse. Oh, it's this place. It's not the best of prices, but we're gonna have to take it. Then we'll come back. We'll grab the lettuce and let us pray that we get a good price for it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help that one. I really couldn't help that one. Sometimes there has to be. I'm still looking back to see is there more tomatoes. Has to be a little lettuce joke in there somewhere. Right, so we've exactly 9 hours on the case. Oh, Lenny the case. Yeah. We got 1004 or something I said. Obviously we're not gonna make a huge amount of money here, but we'll take what we're given at the moment. And then because we are planning to get something out of this money now. Right, so I have to take 9,000 back, I do believe, from this bakery. Now we can figure out how to do it without breaking the whole map again. Sell, yes, that'll do. Right, so we've won 37 to 162 in the bank. We're doing good here, we're doing good. I think by the time we get the lettuce there now, guys, we'll clip 140,000 euros, surely. We'll clip 140. Which is a new record for the map. We've never made such amount. I think last time we did 100,360 odd. We got there by the skin of our teeth. But it's a good testament there now to how hard we're actually working on this map. And we're not giving up, you know, we're definitely not giving up, and we're not too shy about the work. Lovely stuff. Another 1562. So 138824. Doesn't be long about adding up, does it? So we have noticed now we're what, 2 years, or is this my 3rd year in game? We'll check the figures and the facts now in a moment. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I was going here. Where I was going was, so the winter months, from November onwards straight through to February, there's no contracts, which leaves us kind of bone idle for work. and we've nothing to do other than sit around and wait for productions to be done. Now I'd much rather be doing something or making money in another way, and that's exactly where my plan is going. And we're going to follow up on a comment that was left a while ago. Well, we're going to try follow up on a comment that was left there a while ago for us. What have we got? 2 pallets of lettuce. It's not a great deal, but look, it's another few quid in the bank, isn't it? Let's see where the old price for the lettuce is. Bum bum bum. Lettuce, where are you? Are you hiding somewhere? Donuts, no. I do not want that. Sorry, keep down there with them old puns and jokes. Same place, lovely. So we get back about €4,000, will we? What's that per? Yeah, but is that per 500? No, is that per 1,000 litres? Or I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get up to the store. We're gonna slip up this way now, guys, and see what's the crack there with the eggs as well, because so there's 2 pallets there by the looks of it. Yeah. So we'll leave them alone there now. We'll leave the eggs and let them do their thing. Butter, I took all the butter. So we'll crack on back up this shop with this. See now, what have we got? 1,000 litres. So I'm assuming here, guys, I'm going to say like it's €2,000 we're looking at, which will definitely clip us over the 140 regardless. That's going to clip us over 140. Sorry guys, that dog is driving me mental today. Milo, you're driving me mental today. He's not himself all week. It's because I changed shifts there the other week. Today is my first day back on my normal shift, but do you ever notice, I don't know if you guys have animals or what, especially a dog, but because my routine is knocked out of sync, his routine is knocked out of sync, and he's starting to do things that he never did before. Like having a little toilet in the house, which is, he's never been that kind of dog, you know, and it just goes to show me that there's something wrong, and I'm putting it down to my routine that I've been working the past 2-3 weeks on earlier shifts. Now I'm back to the later shifts. Hopefully it'll settle him back out. I'm hoping that's what it is, that his routine is knocked out of sync. Hey, you guys don't want to hear about my animals. I don't know why I'm even offloading that onto you, so I do apologise. 2,085, so we've 149.10. 149.10, that's a good little deal. I'm happy with that. So what I want to do now, guys, we're going to get the old baler out, and we'll bale up that field. I have a road up our main grass field, and then a little bit road up over where the productions are. So we'll crack on with that. Now look, I could just take that grass and bring it over and turn it into silage that way, but I don't want to be doing that because it's too quick and too easy, and I do love doing the grass work in Farming Simulator. I do love making silage and hay and such likes. There we go, she's all rolled up. I splashed a bit of slurry on her as well, so she's back to full health. This trailer's gonna go back because it's no longer needed now, so I'm just gonna park that. Don't meow. Where is my old baler? So she's in over here in the next yard up. Yep, there she goes. Now I keep saying that we're going to have to get more sheds, but it'd help if I actually put equipment in sheds in the first place. So, but we are running our room regardless, so again it won't be this episode, so I'll get the old bit of baling done and then I'll wrap them in another episode. I won't be wrapping them in this episode, or I'll wrap them off camera, as we've all seen this field being worked so many times now. Now I was going to leave this and go for a double cut and a double row, but then I was like, you know what, I'll just get it dealt with now, kind of thing. I'm absolutely disgusted that I missed out on the baler the last day. It was 53,000 for the baler that wrapped. We just hadn't got it. I had 55,000 and I just couldn't leave us with that little money in the bank. Cracking deal, absolute cracking deal, but I'm sure we've all been there. We're looking for an implement that's in the store, it's going cheap, and have your eye on it and you're like, you know what, I had 55,000, I think it was 53,000 he wanted, and I was thinking, you know what, I get it tomorrow, at least then I can sell some of my productions. But you know yourself, you go back to the shop the next day and lo and behold that item has been sold. So you can't win them all. But I do like the I don't like to leave us short of money. I'd rather know where the stuff with money than to have a flash bit of kit on the farm. That's sure, look, it's no use you having flash kit if you have nothing in the bank, you know. So unfortunately, when we do go to look at a baler, we're going to have to pony up the money for the brand new one, unless something decent comes up again in the used sales. But I wouldn't imagine it's going to pop up there now anytime too quick. In 100. Yeah, so Court Farms, guys, I'm you know, I'm so happy that it come out. Been so many people asking about it on Oxygen David's page on Facebook. I must get draining as a modder, just to be constantly asked the same question. Especially since he put a post up there a while ago saying, you know, it come out when it come out, and he didn't want to rush it. That's his best piece of work so far. I think hats off to Oxy. You know, he didn't bend and he didn't crumble under the pressure, and he stuck to his game plan. And he's like, I'm not rushing it, and I think it's fantastic. And a good man himself. You know, don't rush things, and it's goes to show that he actually cares about the work that he's doing. He's not just making a map and throwing it out there for the sake of throwing it out, you know. And let's be honest, he has an eye for detail. I look back, Lone Oak, Sandy Bay, Cheltenham, so many crackers, so many good maps. Now, a map maker I haven't heard that about in a while is Alien Jim. I don't know what the story is with old Jim, what's happening over with him. It's been a bit quiet. Hopefully he has something in the pipeline, and even if he doesn't, hopefully he's in good health and doing okay for himself, him and his family. like I was saying, we'll wrap these at a later date. We're just gonna get them out now for the time being. So it's definitely going to silage, as we are going to invest in more cows over here and more cows over by the production area. I'm thinking we might throw in a couple of extra chickens and probably have to get another hen house, but that's a little bit, a couple of episodes away at least. So once I'm finished doing this, I'll show you my plan of action. Have my eye on a bit of land that's going to help us somewhat. I'm thinking the land that I have my eye on, I'm hoping for a good investment, like it. Hoping for a good return from it. And this baler seen the light of day, hasn't she? She's beat. She is beat, guys. And that's something we have to do as well in these 20 episodes that we have on Normal Economy. We have to try upgrade the equipment, because there's no point in having the money and squandering it on silly things. So if you think I'm being a bit frugal with the money, it's because I am thinking about us going forward with this Let's Play. We are running into a few bits and bobs of trouble now with contracts not completing, and then the dairy has me a little bit suspicious, the way it only took 2 pallets of butter off me. So that has me a little bit suspicious. So again, in the comments, if you think that should be taking more product, do let me know. Is it accurate or inaccurate, you know? Personally, I thought we would have been able to sell more than that there now, more than 2 pallets. And it was given the best price at the time for butter, and then I had to go somewhere else, and obviously you have to sell it off cheaper, and you don't want to be doing that neither. And it rules out that well, it doesn't rule out stockpiling the butter, but there's no point in me stockpiling butter now to bring it there if that's the best price, because like I said, 2 pallets, I personally think that it's not enough. I would have to compare it with other bakeries on other maps and see, but I'm fairly certain Elm Creek took more than that now. And that was right at the start of FS22, and then Giants had to do something to the point of where they were like, here, it takes more now, you know. So we have to be frugal with the money, we have to keep our eye on what contracts we're taking on, but we also have to keep an eye on the dairy. So basically the next sell point would be the Transbill, where we just went up to, and it means that we'll have to stockpile and just wait for that fella to have the better price, but as we all know, that's sometimes not the case. Speaking of the case, I rest my case. Once again, I rest my case. I do enjoy driving the 1255. I was never really a fan of case, but I'm kind of coming around to them. So next part of me plan, guys, is we're gonna go in over here. What I want to show you something first. So it was this. Yeah, we've 3 years played. 19 of 100 collectibles done. Time played 88 hours 10 minutes. Missions completed, I've 70, guys. 70. I'm well happy with that. Trees cut down 0, trees planted 0, bales produced 251. The rest of the figures, yeah, neither here nor there. So trees cut down 0, let's go rectify that. Yeah, let's see if we can't rectify that. So I'm looking down, where was I? I was looking somewhere, guys. Where was it now? Bear with me here. 34. There was a place I was looking. Alright, let me just back out and come back in. There was a forest area and it had a number of a field in it. 30 something, I do believe it was. So it's not down there. It's over this side of the woods. No. What am I doing here? Let me see. I do believe it was along here somewhere. I was pretty sure it was over there. Here we go, now the numbers are popping in. Okay, so it was 34. They want 114,000 for it. Nope, I'm not going to pay that price and leave us with very little money. So 36, then they're looking for 77. So what we do is we'll drive over to 36 and we'll have a look and see. I just want to see, is it flat or what is it? I don't think there's a way of me visiting that place, not sure. So where was that? Was it down? Sorry guys, just let me see now. There we go, there. Then there's all over here. Can you buy that? 100. You could buy that and it's 113, but that's mostly swampland. So I don't want to do that. Can I visit over here? 36. No, we can't visit, so we'll bait over and see what the story is with. So I just want to see, is it flat, is it not flat? Because I'm thinking like it's something to do in the winter months. Julia did leave a comment many episodes ago saying about the forest, and she thinks it'll be a cracker of an idea for the winter months, and I agree. I think it's a phenomenal idea. It's just we hadn't got the money to pull the trigger at the time, but we're now in a position where we can kind of play a little bit more. So we're going to go into the forest and anyway, see the train line running there. So there is a left up here somewhere, says he. Here we go. Right, so it's into the forest we go. So we need to be on 46, which I do believe is up the top end of the forest pretty much. Doesn't look too bad, you know, it's not the flattest, but it's not the worst I've seen neither. Certainly not the worst. So we come down. I'd imagine it's going to be in around here where we need to be looking at, and over this direction. Sure, that's not too bad. We could work with something here, I suppose. You know, it's flat enough to the point where I could get some sheep in, I could get more chickens in. So I think we're going to pull the trigger on it. So where are we? 36. And he wants 77,000 for it. That's a fair little wedge of money. That's a fair little wedge of money. 92. How much do you want for that? 99. What is 92? Oh, I'm confused. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look at that one as well, guys. I'm sorry. I do apologise, but like I said, we're better off being frugal here. Where was that? 99 down the bottom, wasn't it? Just let me check one more time. So 99 was where? 92. So all the way down the bottom. Right, so let me get over here. I do apologise again. Just we're better off safe than sorry. We don't want to be buying something that we're not entirely happy with. If there's something on offer that's better, so we come out, I hang a left, then I'm gonna hang a right, I do believe. So this is our left, is this the right? Surely is. That's gonna be the timber yard. 92, we're on the way down. 76. I notice it doesn't register as 92 on this, so we will have a look and see now. Just bear with me. 92. Just there. Where am I then? I'm here. So if I take a right here, right the way across, then it's going to be this bit of forestry land here, I'm assuming. So we're going to go with this, I think. This looks a bit better that we can work with it. Let's go a few more trees in her. So we'll pull the trigger on this one, I think, guys. So it's 99,000. There we go. It's done. It's done. We own it. It's ours. We can jump out. We got a chainsaw. No, I just want to purchase a chainsaw now just to make doubly sure, because don't want to be getting caught short. You don't see the money going, do you? Yeah, that's grand. That's us. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there for an episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and till the next episode, as always, stay safe, look after each other, and I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.